Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Adam McDowell with parkbench.com/North Center. I'm here today with Matthew Baldino, the owner of Commonwealth in Roscoe Village. Hi, Matthew. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So Commonwealth, you're right on the corner of Roscoe and Damon, the gateway to Roscoe Village. And you've set up shop. You're just the classic neighborhood bar, right?
We are. We like to sort of jokingly refer to ourselves as casually sophisticated, but at heart, we are just a neighborhood bar with really good food, good TVs, great beer and liquor selection. But we're someplace that the 20-somethings can go and families can come, and dads and moms together for a dinner date or separately with their friends. The name Commonwealth sort of by definition means for the greater good, and we're very, very, very proud of the fact that 8 years in, we're somewhere that every single person in the neighborhood has reasons to come in and enjoy this place.
So what's your secret? What's the key to being that great neighborhood bar? How are you so welcoming to everybody?
Well, a couple of things. First is we're owned and operated by people that live in the neighborhood. I think that's important. We don't just see this as a revenue generating business. We see this as a sort of strategic partner with the neighborhood, and we give back to the schools and to the kids and the community, not because it's straight off, because these are our neighbors and it's important and we want to move forward. And so I think it starts with being from the neighborhood and caring about the neighborhood, because it makes it easier to develop relationships within the neighborhood.
So you talked about the sophisticated food. What sets your food apart? What makes your menu special?
So one of the things that makes sort of Commonwealth special in general is, we are who we are. We're authentic and we believe in the product. So we don't bring in, sauces and dishes from broadliners. Everything is from scratch in this kitchen, including our burgers. One's made in-house, one is made by a third-party company, but it's our recipe and our blend. And I think that speaks to the larger sort of ethos of Commonwealth, which is, we're sort of authentically us. We're a sports bar in a neighborhood by trade, and we don't apologize for that. I've always been someone who's felt like there was a period in Chicago where Mayor Daleyans and people didn't respect the neighborhood bar for what it used to be and what it could be. Instead, they let a few bad apples spoil it. And so I just have always believed that, during whether it's a global pandemic or a horrific rainstorm in the summer or the snow we have now, I'm very proud of the fact that during the pandemic and this past week, neighbors come in and say, it's unbelievable you guys are always open. And one reason we're always open is because I don't know if there's somebody down the street whose heat is off. And so we want to be open. And we have some people during COVID that have used us as a little bit of a cafeteria, some elderly people, and we're proud of that. And there are people that had their electricity off this week and had their car stuck, and they use this as a little bit of a warming house. And so we don't really close except for Christmas Day, and even then we open Christmas Day evening. Yeah. So there aren't many days where Commonwealth is closed. In fact, I can't think of anything other than Thanksgiving. And if the Cowboys are playing, we're open on Thanksgiving if they're in competition. So I'm proud of that, because I think it speaks to what a true neighborhood bar is versus people that like to claim they're a neighborhood bar because they don't want to do the work that it takes to actually be authentic. And, we're authentically ourselves, and we're proud of it. We make no apologies.
So if people want to try some of your food, want a place to get warm, like you said, you're always open. If they want to order, if they're not comfortable eating inside yet, where's the best place to place an order? Where can they look at your menu? How can they find some more information? Yeah,
so all of our social media is up and running: Facebook, Instagram. We're on all Uber Eats, Grubhub. You can certainly go to CommonwealthChicago.com, and that will bring you to our menu. And in the summer, we have some expanded outdoor dining outside, and that's something we're really proud of, because we could have had 16 tables and we only had 9. We keep our tables about 12 feet apart. So the chairs are almost 10 feet apart, not 6 feet apart. So it's little things like that where we just think you know, there's a short-sighted view, and we want to create safe spaces for all of our neighbors. And we've always said from day one, last March, if we can't do it safely, we're not going to do it. And I don't need the government to tell me what I can and cannot do. If I can't do 40% safely, then I won't do it. I'm not going to put kids in this neighborhood and neighbors of mine, and frankly, my own family, in a position where they don't feel safe. And, you know, I encourage people to come by for the streetery this summer on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, because I think it's widely respected, even at City Hall, as the safest streetery in the city. And we take a lot of pride in it, and it's by design, and it's a lot of work. And, you know, but we're on all the social media platforms, and, you know, never has there been a more important time for people when making a choice to order out. You know, we hope you choose local, and that's for all the neighborhoods and all the bars and all the restaurants, and just sort of hoping everybody comes out on the other side.
Matthew, thank you for all your time today. It was great meeting you. Great hearing some of the history of Roscoe Village too.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. I'm Adam McDowell with Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Chicago, your path to home, and parkbench.com/northcenter.